Have you ever felt completely out of place? Like you were meant for shiny lights and smooth pavements, but found yourself surrounded by too much green? That was me. My name is Bobby, and this is the story. A friendship that changed everything. Back home with my tracking group, the Urban Prowlers, I was a star. Kind of my headset was my guide. My map was my world. Cool. We were on a field trip to the edge of Whispering Pines Forest to test new gear. I was so busy streaming my awesome urban cat in the wild adventure to my followers, I didn't notice the rustling leaves weren't just the wind. Or how far behind I'd fallen. My viewers would love this. I had to get a clip. I chased it, my paws carrying me deeper, the cheers from my live stream fueling me. Then, silence. My headset died, the butterfly was gone. I turned around, and every tree looked the same. The path was gone. I was alone. Panic set in. I yelled for my group. My voice swallowed by the vastness of the forest. My city smarts were useless. Just as a tear welled up in my eye.
You sound lost.
Perched on a branch was a young cat with wise, green eyes. She didn't have any gear, just a quiet confidence.
I'm Willow. This is my home.
She said, Willow's first lesson was about listening.
The forest is always talking.
You just have to quiet down to hear it. She showed me how the chirping birds warned of a hawk's shadow. And how the direction of the squirrel chatters could point to water. It wasn't a loud, flashing map. It was a gentle, living one I had to learn to read. I tried to march through a line of ants, thinking they were in my way. Willow gently stopped me.
They're not in your way, you're in their way. This is their city.
She showed me how the bees pollinated the flowers, and how the worms aerated the soil. Every creature, no matter how small, had a role. I was just a visitor. And for the first time, I started to look, not just see. My city kitten fears screamed danger. I wanted to find a way around, a bridge, anything. We have to go around. There has to be another way.
The water leads to the lower valleys, where the old trails are.
She explained. But Willow saw it as a guide. To find my group, I had to trust the forest, even when it seemed scary. I had to get my paws wet. With a deep breath, I followed her. She showed me which stones were stable to cross the stream. How the moss grew thicker on the north side of the trees to keep our direction.
North.
and how the setting sun painted the western sky.
West.
My dead headset was just a useless weight now. My new tools were all around me, offered freely by the forest itself. Then, we heard its faint, frantic meows. That's them, my group. But between us and them was a steep, dark gully, and a mother fox with her kits was guarding the path below. My instinct was to run. But I remembered Willow's lessons. I stood my ground, made myself look big, and let out a deep, respectful yowl, not of attack, but of warning. The fox, recognizing we meant no harm, simply watched us pass. I had faced my fear with respect, not force. My group was amazed I'd found them.
Bobby, we searched for hours. How did you survive? How did you find us?
And I turned to introduce them to my friend, to the cat who taught me everything. But Willow was gone. On the rock where she stood was a single, perfect feather. She had returned to her forest, her job complete. I wasn't the same cat they'd lost. Back in the city, the lights seem a little brighter. But my heart sometimes yearns for the quiet of the trees. So, I have a question for you. What's your forest? What amazing, beautiful world is right outside your window, waiting for you to explore it with respect and wonder? Go find it. You might be surprised at what you learn. And as for me, Bobby, the city kitten, I still wear my gear. But now I use it to document the urban wildlife in our parks, to tell their stories. Because every creature has a place. Just have to be brave enough to look and wise enough to listen. Thanks for sharing this adventure with me.